A Bunny Adventure. It was a lovely sunny day at Greengrass Warren. All the little bunnies bounced in and out of their burrow holes, giggling. All except Biffa and Bonnie. They sat sulking on the bank among the primroses. "I'm fed up of bouncing around the burrows all day. I want to do something different and exciting." said Biffa. "I think we should go on an adventure," cried Bonnie excitedly. So they filled their bunny bag with snacks and set off. Biffa and Bonnie hopped along the path, under the fence and into the forest. There were lots of new smells and things to see. It was very exciting. The two little rabbits even met a friendly squirrel called Stanley and played chase. The bunnies giggled and raced round and round with their new friend. Soon they were all exhausted and they flopped down on the ground. "Phew, I'm hungry," said Bonnie. The bunnies had their picnic of carrot sandwiches, and Stanley ate some nuts. Once he had finished eating, he waved goodbye and scampered off. "I'd better get going. Watch out for Mr. Badger. He can be a bit grumpy," he warned. The bunnies packed up their bags and carried on. The path twisted and turned, and before long they were deep in the forest. The trees seemed thicker and it felt a bit cold. Gradually the sun went down and shadows stretched across the path. "I've had enough adventure now. Shall we go home?" asked Bonnie. "Yes, let's," said Biffa. They turned around to head back, but they were a long way from home. The moon and stars began to appear, and things rustled in the wood. Biffa and Bonnie felt scared. "What if we meet Mr. Badger?" asked Bonnie nervously. Just at that moment, a shadowy figure stepped out of the bushes, making Biffa jump. "What are you two doing out at this time?" asked a gruff voice. It was Mr. Badger. The bunnies stared up at Mr. Badger, who was holding out a paw to each of them. "I'm glad I found you. Your mummy and daddy have been looking for you," he said. Biffa and Bonnie looked at each other in surprise. Mr. Badger was going to help them get home. Mr. Badger took the bunnies safely to the edge of the forest, where their mummy and daddy were waiting. "Sorry, we won't go off again," said Biffa. Bonnie and Biffa thanked Mr. Badger, and soon it was time for bed. They'd had enough adventure for one day.